I'm Joy, and I wanted to talk about education. And I wanted to quote Albert Einstein because he once said that education is what remains after one has forgotten everything he learned in school. Even the world's genius individuals believe that education isn't just about equations and essays. He might mean here something beyond the lessons taught in schools and might beyond what you think. As for me, education is a promise I've made to my deceased parents. Since it's a promise I made to them, it became my one and only priority in life. A priority where I always excel in the class, aced an exam, and became a dean's lister this college. Sadly, the people whom I've made this promise aren't around here anymore. For them to see my achievements and to say, I'm proud of you, is a different feeling, of course. However, I must continue to achieve things and make them proud of me even more. On the other hand, technically these days, you can't land a job when you didn't finish a 4 year course. A graduate of these and that is the common and basic requirement of every job around the world due to what they call globalization. One should be competitive and flexible enough to be in a stable job. It symbolizes how the world evolves over the years and individuals must cope up to be on the trend and to be employed. And the reason why we educate ourselves is because we want to shape our future. Then the talk about the future and fate comes in. Future and fate. These two connected and life depending concepts are always the talk of the people who want more in their life journey. Build your fate or just wait for that fate to come. This question always runs on the mind of the people who are confused and worried about what life awaits them. Sometimes people tend to overthink about it and eventually give them some mental breakdowns. Usually, people in their 20s experience this kind of confusion. And apparently, I'm 21 years old. I felt this rush in shaping my future just recently, like last few years ago. I always told myself to focus on my studies and just wait for the right time to think about working and finding a stable job. However, these last few days, I just ate what I said because I'm really eager to land a job and be a working student. I don't know. I can't even choose between the options about the future and fate. I guess it has a similar meaning. Why? When you define fate, it means the development of events beyond a person's control, regarded as determined by supernatural power. It basically tells us that whatever kind of shaping you do for your future self, for your career, or for your love life and all, you'll always end up on the road of fate. In my case, I am shaping my future, yes. However, I'm also waiting for my fate. Is the life I've always imagined in the future will really be the life I get in the future? And that's how my anxiety strikes. I can't really choose. Rather, let's continue shaping our future and wait for our fate to come. Because that's what real life really is. Another concept connected to education is bravery. This concept was the least used emotion in my entire life. Up until now, I haven't had the urge to do something brave. Why? Since I feel like I still didn't have the right thing to do so. I still have a few things to build with me, and I was talking about the other kind of bravery a while ago, however. In bravery in terms of life survival, I aced that. I've endured a lot of pain, hurtful words, and criticism for the last 6 years, and I think that's the bravest thing I've ever done. The youth that I've exchanged for hard responsibilities in life, the loss of two important people, the undying sleepless nights, and the endless lonely nights. Those are all my bravest moves I take every day. For what? To find genuine happiness and peace for both my mind and my soul. Every day I need to breathe deeply before starting my day because repeating all those routines are too much to handle. Just like Beowulf. Beowulf, of course, Beowulf, you know that, right? I wanted to protect the people I love. I'm willing to sacrifice myself for all the battles I will encounter in this path. The people I love are the only motivation I always think of every day to keep moving forward slowly. And I thank them and myself for that. It may sound selfish and it might feel like I'm not loving myself, but it's the betterment of my world and to the world of the people I truly love. And I can't think of anything else more than that. Bravery is about enduring silent battles. Beowulf was lucky enough to get his knights willing to help him fight with battles, but in my case, I am lucky I have myself and God to help me endure a little bit more in the battles I'm facing right now. I was also thankful to my sister who always has my back when I need it the most, even without words, but always with action. It's always lonely and hard to be brave, however, it will be the happiest and peaceful in the end. It may sound like this braveness of mine doesn't help the world, but I think eventually it will. Nobody knows that we always know, and I think it's for the best that they don't know. Indeed, education means so much in today's generation. Every individual aims to get a high degree of education to be able to be employed and to be financially stable. In the new normal, education became just a need, not a want. Sometimes professors can even give a 30-minute online class a sense of justice. The quality of education we all needed turns out to be not worth it anymore. I just hope that it will return to normal soon in terms of the educational system so that we could be brave enough again and to shape our future. Thank you for listening.